is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players. And this guy can have a great career.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Tries a deft little ball. Zaire Emery. Vitinha. Doué. Nuno Mendes. Chance to shoot! Eze. Trossard. Can he spark a counter here? Saka. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! Doué. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Rice. Timber.
It's Timber. And the shot's on here. And he's there to clear it. Oh, it's Dembele! Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Dembele really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Gabriel shifted upfield. Saka. Timber. And here's Saka. Tacho wins the duel this time. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Zaire applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Gabriel, gently done. João Neves. Doué. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Marquinhos has played it long. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Doué. Steaming on goalwards. Timber. Rice. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Doué. And here's Dembele. And he's lost his man here. It's Dembele! Oh, nearly. Gabriel forwards and with intent. And here's Dembele. And here's Zaire Emery. Oh, he's in! Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Timber.
Trossard. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Doué. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Doué. Trossard.
Paris Saint-Germain. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Nuno Mendes tries a cross. He can get that clear. Zaire Emery receives it in a good position here. Saliba with a fine tackle. Timber. And it's Timber. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes, it's a delicate pass. Mendes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice. Aim forwards. And here's Eze. João Neves with a definite foul there. It's Timber. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Hakimi. And here's Zaire Emery. And here's Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery takes aim and crosses. And it's played forward. Saliba. First quarter of an hour gone. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And he's heaved it away. Vitinha. Doué is onto it in a flash. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Gabriel, head over towards the opposite flank. Trossard, out to the left it goes. Trossard. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. Great chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kvaratskhelia. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele played out towards the right wing. And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Marquinhos shifted upfield. And here's Eze. Over to the left. Trossard. And here's Saka. Is there a can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lewis Skelly. Timber. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Goes for a shot! Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Saka. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kvaratskhelia, and here's Dembele. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Vitinha, gently done. That is lovely. And it's Zaire Emery. Vitinha. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Hakimi tries to get it clear. Oh, throw in. So who's he picking out?
Oh, good ball!
And the shot! Could be danger here. Hakimi, backward it goes. Zaire Emery. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Zaire Emery is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Saliba. Calafiori. Proves too strong. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Eze. Always onto this. And the keeper has it. Vitinha. And it's Doué. Saka. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Searching passes played there. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Moved on forwards. Calafiori. Calafiori, gently done. João Neves. Doué. Doué, good-looking ball. Gabriel. Lewis Skelly. Eze chasing after it. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. He's free, he has got space. Now that's a fine challenge. That's going to go a long way. And here's Zaire Emery. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Vitinha! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, that is a bit special. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Lewis Skelly. Gabriel, nicely aimed pass. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Saliba. Looks to the other side. Timber looks to get on the end of this. Rice forwards and with intent. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Saliba, and it's played forward. Trossard. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hakimi shifted upfield. And it's Lewis Skelly. Oh, this is a great potential shot! They scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Vitinha. Eze. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found the way through. Trossard! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And he's going to rest. How good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tacho gets across to intercept that. And it's Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Zaire Emery. Cross from Hakimi, and out it comes again. Saka. Eze. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Doué. And here's Dembele. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi play. Bullish header! Dembele is flagged offside. Raya sends that a long way. Trossard. Aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Eze. Eze laid out to the left flank. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Marquinhos goes forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Zaire Emery. And it's Doué. Eze. Mendes have it back and can go again. Marquinhos. João Neves. Zaire Emery. And that was very necessary. And that is out of play. Zaire Emery. Vitinha. Zaire Emery. It's a little off target. And it's Zaire Emery. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Trossard. And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Rice. Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. Played into space out wide. Tries to get it clear. Zaire Emery. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Zaire Emery. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Gets it away. And that's a throw. And it's Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Looking to go deep. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Saka. 2 minutes to be added on. Trossard. Lewis Skelly. Eze spread out to the left. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Outstanding save to keep that out. And it's been taken short. And it's going to be another one. Tacho with the clearance. Kvaratskhelia. Mendes forwards and with intent. Gabriel. Saliba shifted upfield. And it's Eze. Ball's played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tacho. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Luis Skelly. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Arsenal have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Arsenal lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And the action is back on the way. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Tacho wins the duel this time. Lee Kang-in. He's cut it out. Gabriel. Calafiori. Saliba moved on forwards. Saka is onto it in a flash. Tacho. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Eze. Now it's Saka. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. Doué. Marquinhos. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Eze, out to the left it goes. Played into the middle. And that's out of reach. João Neves. Marquinhos. Doué. And it's played forward. Done delicately. Saliba clears it away. Oh, they could be caught out here. Doué. Lee Kang-in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Vitinha! Luis Skelly is there and he can get that clear. And it's Vitinha. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Looking for a decent ball in. Saliba tries to clear. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Vitinha plays it short. Now it's Vitinha. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Lee Kang-in. Kvaratskhelia. Here's Vitinha.
Vitinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pacho. Saliba cuts out the pass. João Neves. Trossard. Luis Skelly. Gabriel. Saliba. Luis Skelly, who's set up one goal so far. He's through, now is he in? Big chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Tacho, gently done. Lee Kang-in. Nuno Mendes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Vitinha. Trossard. Luis Skelly. Timber. Moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Doué, now he's got space here. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Lee Kang-in, over to the left. Kvaratskhelia, good challenge, excellent challenge. Nuno Mendes. Rice shifted upfield, and there's his chance to lead the counter. This might spell danger, and another try! Pacho. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Lee Kang-in. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a great ball. And the shot! Tacho gets over and intercepts. João Neves. Vitinha. Saka has found the net here, of course. Doué. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's neat. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vitinha! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Eze. Saliba. Gabriel. Eze. Gabriel, driven forward. He is through here. Almost an hour gone. Oh, such a clever touch. Here it is, crossed in. And that's been won straight back. Gabriel. Rice. Timber. Saka. Eze. The referee's awarded a free kick. Trossard. Played out wide. And the shot! Hakimi. Played towards the other side. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper. He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Timber. And it's Timber. Eze. Saka. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. Vitinha. Lee Kang-in. Nuno Mendes. Aim forwards. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gabriel with the clearance. Lewis Skelly. And it's Eze. Trossard. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's put paid to a promising move. Trossard. Chance to play it in. Eze. Cleared without complication. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. He's got away. Cleared away. Marquinhos looks to the other side. And it's Mendes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's in, can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Saliba getting this one clear. Lee Kang-in. Mendes picks it up now. And that has been clubbed away. Trossard. And now the breakaway. Could be danger here. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Dembele, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pacho, and it's played forward. Timber. Saliba. Lewis Skelly. Saliba forwards and with intent. Has a look and plays it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Mendes. Lee Kang-in. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. Now who's going to be first to this? Lewis Skelly. And here's Dembele. Trossard. Eze. Gabriel. Rice. Gabriel made out to the left flank. Calafiori. Caresses it through. The chip pass hasn't quite come off. João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. Lee Kang-in. And here's Dembele. Doué. No, it's Doué. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Lewis Skelly. Up towards the front line. And that has been knocked clear. Lee Kang-in. Looking here to chip it through. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Saliba tries to clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Kvaratskhelia. Calafiori is there, and he can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gabriel gets it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling in.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Calafiori. Trossard. Lewis Skelly. Trossard. Rice. He's through here. He's in a good position here.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba makes the interception. Oh, good spread. Timber, and he's managed to get free. Lee Kang-in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Calmly anticipates. Calafiori. Lewis Skelly. João Neves. Tacho shifted upfield. Vitinha. Lee Kang-in. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Brilliantly cut out.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kvaratskhelia, nicely intercepted. Gabriel moved on forwards. Trossard. Calafiori plays it in low.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now that's well seen too. And back to the keeper they go. Marquinhos aim forwards. João Neves. João Neves, gently done.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gabriel, it's a sharp pass. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Kvaratskhelia.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gabriel. And here comes the corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lewis Skelly. And it's played forward. Tacho clears it away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Into the last 5 minutes. Very much into the last knockings. That's a nicely shaped ball. Saliba. Incapuyi. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred and claimed it back swiftly. Incapuyi. That's an imaginative pass.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Marquinhos. And it's Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Incapuyi. Incapié shifted upfield. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Saliba. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Saka. Incapuyi. Trossard. João Neves producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Final seconds, this has to be it. Oh, well measured. Well, they can break here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eze. Tacho gets good distance on it. Saliba. Gabriel. Incapié looks to get on the end of this. That's the throw. Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Saka. Oh, nice touch. Now the ball in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Barcola. Played out to the right. Hakimi. Lofted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gabriel gets it clear. Marquinhos. And it's Hakimi. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And here's Barcola. Barcola. It's Dembele! Oh, that's a waste. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Tacho. Mendes, gently done. Lee Kang in, out to the right. Oh, super find. Gabriel gets it away. Eze. And that's that. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.